Hi everybody, we are going to move on to the next portion of our unit. We are in 2.2 and we are going to keep on working on our essay about the tropical rainforest. Here's our writing standard for 2.2. If you don't remember, it is to write an informative explanatory text to examine a topic and convey ideas, concepts, and information through the selection, organization, and analysis of relevant content. We are going to introduce a topic, organize ideas, concepts, and information using strategies such as definition, classification, comparison, contrast, and cause and effect, include formatting, graphics, and multimedia when useful to aiding comprehension. What I want you to do right now is to take a minute and take out your roadmap. I want you to make sure that you have everything checked off for 2.1. If you do not, please go back and do it. And then go ahead and have your folder ready to check off for 2.2 when you are done. Another thing that is important is our real-world connection. It is important to learn how to do this because you will learn how to write all the necessary parts of an essay. And today we are going to work on our thesis. What is an introduction? An introduction acts as a roadmap, providing the reader with a clear focus. It hooks the reader and gets them to keep on reading, and it follows a very specific formula, which is the hook plus why is the topic important plus your reasons and your claim. Let's go over some boring hooks versus some interesting hooks. Here's a patterned and boring hook. I think Saturday is the best day of the week. I like it because I get to sleep late, play with friends, and go to the mall. Here's how to change that hook into a more interesting hook. The countdown begins, only 2 more days until Saturday. No school, no homework, and lots of fun. Let's go through another example. Here's a patterned and boring hook. My mother is my hero because she works hard, helps me with my schoolwork, and is a volunteer at the hospital. Here's how to change that hook into something a little more interesting. She may look like any other mom, but she is not like anyone you know. My mom is my hero because she exceeds all expectations of what a mom should do. Let's go through some ways to hook the reader. There are 4 different ones we are going to go through today. There's an anecdote, which is to provide a brief story that illustrates the point. A quotation, which is an interesting or alarming statement taken directly from the text. A rhetorical question that gives the reader a thought-provoking question that does not require a response. Or present a startling fact. Use an interesting fact or statistic related to the topic. Here's an example of an anecdote. Now you guys might be like, oh, this sounds so hard to do, to come up with a story, but I promise it's not. A young teenager trying to get his first job is not able to complete the application because he doesn't know how to read. Let's go through a quotation now, which is an interesting or alarming statement taken directly from the text. According to President Obama, every child in America must learn to read. And then we have our citation there. Remember, every time you write a quotation, you must have a citation. Here's a rhetorical question, giving the reader a thought-provoking question that does not require a response. Can you imagine going through each day without being able to read any of the words around you? A lot of you already know how to do a rhetorical question. I've seen it already in your essays all the time. And the last one, present a startling fact. It's just an interesting fact to hook the reader. A growing number of adults in the United States do not know how to read. What I would like you to do now is to go ahead and to turn in your notebook. Turn to the next blank page. And along with a partner, see at the top it says partner activity, along with a partner, I want you to come up with 4 hooks based on the passages about the rainforest. The 4 different hooks you need to come up with are a quotation, an anecdote, a rhetorical question, and present a startling fact. Now there's 2 things you're going to want to do. You're going to want to go back and look at your circle map and your reading so that you can see what you have to write about, and also go back and look at the examples that I just showed you so that you know how to write it. Now that you have completed your hook activity with your partner, I want you to go ahead, open up your folder to your roadmap and put a big check next to 2.2 direct instruction. Please don't forget to check it off in your roadmap. Now you can go ahead and start on the mastery options. Good job!